I'm Ojinga Carr, and I am a certified high performance coach, and I want to welcome you here to High Performance Tracks. This is my little part of the internet, and I just want to share a couple of things here with you about this page that may give you a little bit of help on what to select and what to take a look at. Understand this. I have traveled across this beautiful country and worked with tens of thousands of professionals on how it is to be able to perform better in their jobs and be able to do more in their businesses. And so what we wanted to do is, this is a new launch for us. We wanted to be able to create a space where you could get the information that you need and where we could serve more people and be able to figure out how we get those things done. So let's first of all understand what high performance is. High performance is about keeping a heightened and sustained level of performance. So we're not talking about going up and down and all through these different, the changes and the peaks and the valleys that happens many times within our business and within our life. What we're talking about is heightened and sustained performance. And I've gotten a chance to coach some of the top professionals in the United States on high performance and how to be able to stay with high performance and how to be able to create those things for it. So I want you to check out one of my professionals right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Melinda Everson, Small Biz Lady. Let me tell you why I coach with Ojinga Carr. He is the ultimate peak performance coach. You all know that I own a very large business and I'm very successful, but even I need a coach. And I wanted to take my business to the next level and I wanted to have some perspective. And he is such an empathetic listener. He's such a good advice person. He always gives me another perspective that I haven't considered. If you're on the fence thinking about coaching, let me tell you something. Every small business needs a coach and every business owner needs a confidential sounding board. So if you're thinking about whether or not coaching is for you, don't look any further. Ojinga Carr is terrific and I can't recommend him more highly. Take care.
Now, I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact and the things that we've been able to do and what we've been able to create. And so what we've done here is what we like to call high performance tracks. What I want to do is to be able to get down into the real issues that you may be dealing with in your life. So you can select one of these tracks and really be able to, we'll work on in a group coaching situation, how to be able to get these things done and give you tips and tools of how to be able to get things done. Because understand this, sometimes people deal in theories. You know, when I was in college, we had theories that we had and it bored me to death when we had these theories. What I want to do is to be able to give you tools that will help you be able to give you the sense and the common sense things and things to be able to get taken care of and be able to get knocked out in your business and in your life to be able to get those things done. But then I want to take those tools and figure out how it is that we can transform things in your business. So if you want to know how it is that people who get a chance to attend my events think about what it is that we create, here's a person right here that can tell you some of those things.
My name is Heather Bolajak and I'm a professional speaker, trainer, and coach. And I came to one of Ojinga Carr's summits here in Memphis. And I came here to speak and also to be a participant in the Limitless Summit. And Ojinga has been my coach now for over a year. We're colleagues, do some similar things, and he's my go-to person to really get coaching on high performance when I need help really taking my speaking and sales skills and business to the next level. And he really has been helping in that area of being a high performance coach. And when I attended the Limitless Summit, I went to the VIP session the day before. He does these special early sessions for VIPs where we really dig into some special things that he gives. And we did an exercise on how to have influence. And for the first time, it crystallized how to put together an ebook. And because of the tools that he gave us through his coaching and an exercise we did, I walked away from a half day, not even a full day, a half day VIP experience with 5 ebook titles with subpoints for every chapter that I can take away and launch. And one of the big challenges I've had in my business is when you're an ideas person and you have a lot of concepts and things that you know how to do and are excited, it can be hard to distill that into a very specific niche, let alone know how to title it. And one of the hardest pieces is, how do I price that? How do I offer the value of my information by creating product funnels? And that can be something that can take easily $10,000 to have a coach to put together for you, to show you how to do an ebook, lay it out for you, put it on Canva, and we were able to accomplish that in 4 hours, and even within just one of his activities that he did in that time. So this has been a powerful weekend for me. I feel like I'm clear on my next steps in my business, and we got to set a big scary goal. And what I found myself writing was that I wanted to be a New York Times bestseller. And it's something that I've said over and over and over, and we all have that dream and a vision for ourselves. Maybe it's just been a whisper, or maybe it's something that you've been thinking of repeatedly. But in getting coaching from Ojinga, it helped me to get laser focused. I could actually hear myself for the first time, but more than that, I am leaving with the specific how-tos and a roadmap and the tools I need, even in terms of how to approach the technology to launch myself. So I have an incredible title that just came from doing the work here. Now I know from a technology standpoint how to do it, and I'm so excited. Truly, this has been a limitless weekend. Thank you so much, Coach Ojinga.
And that was awesome. I'm so glad to have gotten a chance for you to have that information as well too. But what I want to share with you now is about the high performance tracks that are here on the page, so you can check those things out. So the first of those high performance tracks is high performance leadership. Whether you have been drafted into leadership or whether you've chosen to be in a leadership position in your organization, in your church, you need the tips and the places to be able to figure out how to be a better leader and how to be able to lead people. This track is amazing for that. And so you can click the button and find out more about it and be able to find out how it is that we create through our program and give you the tips and the tools in order to be able to be a better leader. But another one of those that's down there below is high performance relationships. So whether or not you're in an actual relationship, or whether it's about relationships with your other family members and with your friends and those things, we have to be able to figure out how it is that we can create clarity within those relationships and for us to be better in our places, and how do we get those things done and get them knocked out. And so that's really important as well too. But then we have high performance parenting. Understand that for me, I am a father of a 2-year-old. I have a young one that's here, that's out into everything. And so I travel across the country. And so it's difficult many times to make sure that I'm taking care of my parenting responsibilities and getting those things done with my son. With this track, this is a place where we can spot check and be able to find and be able to make sure that we are actually getting some great tips and tools of how is it that you can handle parenting in the 2010s that we're in now, that where it's so hard, it feels like it's so difficult that we're rolling through with all the different things that are pulling on us and all kinds of different directions in doing so. But one of my favorite tracks is high performance sales. I have gotten the honor of being one of the top contract salespeople in the country. So been selling more than other people across the country, in the top 1% of earners, as far as knowing how to be able to sell, knowing how to be able to tell the story that goes together to be able to sell, to put those things in. And so this track is all about how do we be able to sell more in our sales jobs, or not necessarily just in our sales jobs. How is it that we sell our story and be able to get those things done in our business as well too? But then there is high performance small business. I've been running a small business now for 9 years. I've been in business for 9 years, and we were able to take our business to the 6-figure level where we could create this. And with that business, there's a map of how to be able to do that, whether you're in a multi-level marketing company, whether you're a solopreneur, whether it's being able to figure out how do we scale our business to that next step, then this is the program for you to be able to help that scalability and help find that clarity, find that energy, find that focus of how we're able to get those things done as well too. But then there's high performance athletics. As a former athlete, it was difficult for me to be able to figure out what to do after the ball was over with, after I stopped being able to play ball, after I stopped. How do I readjust myself into my life? So we've spent some time now working with athletes on being able to figure out How do they readjust themselves? How do we make sure and take that experience that we had as athletes and be able to use it and capitalize on it and be able to figure out how we can help more people? Because understand that once you've been in sports, you have a great and unique look at teams. And so you can take that experience and be able to expand upon yourself and to be able to get those things done as well too. But then there's high performance elite. So now you've created a business. So now you've gotten to a certain level. How do we next step to that next level? How do we make sure that we're going to get more done? How do we level up in our business? How do we scale it in the right way? So we've got 5 employees. How is it that we're going to take our next 5 employees on? How is it that we're going to be able to lead and be able to take it in that elite level to be able that now you have put the work in, the sweat equity in and everything on how to get things done. So now you look at that and figure out how do we go to that next level? But then there's high performance limitless. This is my group that is the most phenomenal people that we have together. Many times after people get out of my intensive program where they're working with me directly, they go into this group program to be on a spot check. You're gonna be around some of the best people, some of the most phenomenal workers in the country who are putting things together, and it's a great mastermind place to be able to take yourself to the mastermind and do it. So understand that all these groups are great, but one thing I love about what I get to do is the fact that I make the decisions on who I get to work with. That is a great peace of mind for me and allows me to be able to surround myself with phenomenal people. So in order to be able to join one of these group calls and to find out more information about the calls, click down below and how to do it and what to be able to create. But you have to apply in order to be able to join. So you're gonna click, you can either fill out the form that's here, right here with me and apply, and we'll get someone from my team and we'll get back with you, or go into each one of the individual programs and see which one of those individual programs works the best for you. What is it that is the best place for you to be at? And how do we create that? And how do we do that within our businesses and within our lives? I look forward to you applying. I look forward to getting a chance to work with you and see you at one of my events or be able to work with you in this program, because we have a way now for us to be able to serve more people. We've had such a demand of people who've wanted to be able to figure out how to be able to take themselves to that high performance place, how to be able to get to that next spot in their business and in their life. And so now we have your space. Your space is here right now. So hit that button, click that button, and let's go make it happen in our businesses, in our lives. My name is Ojinga Carr, and I dream, I achieve. See you soon. Bye-bye. Let's go.